Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Welcome back if you're recurring, and if you're new, welcome in. This video is going to be touching on our Leo placements, Mercury, Uranus, Saturn, all of that. So I did do a video already on the sun, moon, and rising. Go check that out, and we're going to cover the other planets for this one. Only elevate, never let them break, never let them break, yeah. Never let them take, yeah. Never let them break, never let them break, yeah. So let's get into it, starting with our Mercury in a Leo. And I did do a video as well on a breakdown description of each planet and what it signifies. But Mercury again touches on the way you communicate in your intellectual complex. So with the Mercury and Leo, they're natural born leaders as a Leo overall. So these individuals have a natural ability to lead, direct, and manage and control. They are the happiest when they're leading and when they're the center of attention. In love with theater, arts, they are still theatrical in this placement. They do not like things that are very tedious. So anything tedious will irritate them. They can have a boastful type of personality. They may even also have a temper. When it comes to dealing with people and communicating, if there is a problem or an issue with someone else, they're easily forgiven because they're so fun to be around. They're so theatrical. It's like somebody that'll make you angry, but then they'll turn around and make you laugh. So that's the type of personality that these individuals have with the Mercury in Leo. Next, we have our Venus in Leo. These individuals are very likable and very popular, extremely affectionate in this placement and generous. They will be the individuals that will bombard. They love all things lavish, so why not show that to their loved ones as well? I think that's like their love language. They will bombard their loved ones with gifts. They do need a lot of attention and a lot of devotion in this placement. They don't want to be the submissive in relationships and in love. So they will, it's a must that these individuals should be and have to be dominant in love. Because they're so theatrical, already full of drama, when it comes to like arguing with their loved ones or having a disagreement or issue with their friend, they will be the ones that will cause such a dramatic scene during that confrontation. But they love possessions in this placement still. As a Leo, they love lavish things. So they love possessions. When it comes to their loved ones and giving gifts, they will bombard with gifts, like I stated. But they may even sacrifice just to make their loved one happy. Say, for instance, if their loved one say, hey, I really want this gift, but it's gazillion dollars, they may just sacrifice. They really want to, shower their loved ones with whatever they want as far as gifts. So they may just sacrifice. I don't want to say the last they have. Maybe they would, but they will sacrifice what they got to sacrifice to make sure that their loved one has that gift, no matter the price. They will sacrifice. Next, we have our Mars in Leo. Mars is how you assert yourself and sex drive. So, Leo is a great energy already. So, they possess such a grand force with their energy, and they will make sure they go to ins and outs to do what they have to do to succeed and meet their goals. These individuals can grab the attention and affection of others like no other placement. They're very dramatic when it comes to their sex drive, and they're impulsive as well. They also need to be dominant when it comes to sexual affairs, and they need attention. They do express themselves very warmly and affectionate in their love affairs. And when it comes to them, making love, because they love luxury and all things luxurious, they would be the type that would really love to make love in a luxurious setting. Like the best anything that they deem luxurious, they want to express their love making in that environment. It just does something for them. I guess it just boosts, since they already like and love quality and luxury and royalty, it just boosts that excitement for them. In this placement, they can attract powerful friends, so they do have a great and possess a great force within themselves. Also in this placement, they're very creative and they're authority figures when it comes to work. Jupiter's next deals with your luck. So Leo and Jupiter. Leo already is a dramatic sign, so these individuals have a luck in theater and arts and those types of career fields, public relations, leadership roles, all of that. Success really comes easy for these individuals. A lot of the times it's already predestined. Not often, but sometimes these natives can be very boastful and they can be very power hungry. The Jupiter in Leo gives these individuals, gives them a lot of charm, and it gives them a very warm heart. They can easily get people to do things for them with that charm and that kindness that they possess. And these individuals are luckiest during the fire signs. So Leo, Sagittarius, and the other one is Aries. Next, we have a Leo in Saturn. Saturn deals with discipline, the way you commit to things. A Leo in this placement is not very comfortable in Saturn. Saturn is too restricting for a Leo. These natives, they are very strong-willed and more so to be an authority figure. They can reach their greatest potential and great heights when it comes to their careers. But sometimes because they can get overwhelmed with this placement in Saturn, it can cause them to possibly lose what they did accomplish with that. They can easily draw people to them with this placement. So people come to you and attract to you like a magnet. They're very not obvious with this, but they can come off, or they can be somewhat cold and analytic when it comes to choosing people to deal with. They don't really make it obvious when they're choosing or making their decisions on that, but they can possess that quality. They have a big fear with appearing mediocre, and they want to definitely make good impressions on other people. But when there is an excessive amount of compliments that someone's given them or displays of affection, it can cause them to be a little suspicious about, like, why are they doing this? Like, maybe they're wondering, like, do they really mean it? Is this compliment true? Even though they do seek that attention, they seek that stuff, but they still be wondering at the same time if it's over the top. They're like, is this the real deal? Next up, we have our Uranus in Leo. So this is dealing with just the individuality pretty much. And a Leo, they desire to be in this placement a hero. So they still have that leadership type of quality behind them to even want to do that. But they do desire to be a hero in some sort. They have very forceful personalities in this placement. They do have a lot of thoughts and ideas that come to them and just spiral in their heads. And it's like they have to make sure they're not content about their ideas. They're not the type to just think of an idea and be like, oh. But they need to make sure that that idea is seen all the way through and completed before they can feel content. When they do, create something or whatever it is that they do, they need to have the full credit and they need to have the full attention to feel good in this placement. In this placement, they have luck in romance and gambling. And they also may give off an impression in this placement that they're defiant and or just very independent. For Neptune and Leo, you have to be between 1914 and 1929 to have this placement. Don't expect you to have it. But some things that I found during this time, and also just the energy at that time. It's Leo. Leo is the sign of drama and theater already. During this time, the motion picture entertainment dominated at this time. The motion picture industry dominated the entertainment industry at this time. Radio also became like one of the main sources of information and entertainment as well. This time it was known as the Roaring 20s. And the Roaring 20s was a very flamboyant time. A Leo is just flamboyant in general. So in this time, it was a very flamboyant energy going on. Overall, these natives with this placement, they can be egotistical, can be sensual, generous,